Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your Astrology for Growth reading this month. I am a clairaudient channel and an intuitive reader. I do these astrology readings once a month so that you have a sense of what your journey is about, kind of a bigger sense. And these readings are designed to show you the themes that you're working out, as well as go into a bit more specific energy that you'll be working on this month. So there's a lot more information for you in the description below. Links to extendeds, to my website, to booking private readings if that's something you'd like, and other things in there, other ways to get in touch. So feel free to peruse that. And let's see about getting your cards ready. I'm going to start with the theme cards first. Okay, we have the Lovers, Gemini, your opposite card, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, beginnings and endings, essentially the big global things going on here. All right, where do we start? I'm going to start in the middle with the Ace of Pentacles. This is the chance to build anew. Okay, and that's exactly what we want to be seeing after we see a culmination card like a 10, is that you're building something new and you're building with a stronger foundation. This can mean financial, this can mean relationships. But what's really important is that you bring everything that you've learned to the forefront. And the thing that's a little bit different about this energy is that it's deliberate. So this isn't impulsive, Sagittarius. This isn't just like jumping in and flying by the seat of your pants. This is deliberate. This is making sure that you're fully aware of everything that's around you. The bear is often a symbol of awakening. So it's being very attuned and very awake to what's around you. Okay, this may be a suspending of judgment. This may be a suspending of trying to draw conclusions too soon. Okay, snap judgments, things like that. This is just walking carefully forward. When we think of bears walking, you kind of think of lumbering, right? They move kind of like a camel, but not like a camel. It felt like a camel just then. But the point is that they don't run, they don't scuttle. It's not like a squirrel or a rabbit. It's very deliberate and it's a little bit slow, right? And the reason for that is because it's laying out a path very carefully. So you've got that energy for working with you, for you this month. And that energy, do I have this? Is it Lovers first? Okay, I can't remember which. Yeah, Lovers was first. So the bear is actually walking out of the Lovers. So this means the choosing of self-love, but this also means the making of a choice. And that's where we come to the Ten of Swords ending. Okay, that it's time to be done with I'm going to use a very specific word, something. It's time to be done. I'm going to clarify this right now. What is the Ten of Swords? Because I don't think it's just beliefs. I am feeling like we're talking about relationship, a relationship to a relationship. These cards are very reluctant right now. They're not wanting to talk to me. Having a hard time shuffling them. Okay. Ace of Wands. So we're looking at possibly a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, less a Leo, more Aries or Sagittarius with this card. But, you know, more than that, I'm feeling like this is the difference in the way, this is the ending of that impulse, the ending of just running towards something because it seems like a good idea. this is really taking your time and making sure that what you're getting involved with is in harmony with your values, is in harmony with what's important to you. Okay, that's, to me, that's the message of these two cards, is what do I value, what's important to me, and how do I move forward in that direction. This is just, oh, that looks good, I'm going there. Okay. And that's what this energy is trying to get you to end, because you've been stabbed too many times by those impulsive choices. All right, my guides are saying, go where you don't want to go. This is also looking at the ending of a relationship with a specific fire sign. Okay, it's as if your eyes are open now and you're needing to move forward in a way that makes, how do we talk about moving forward? I'm just getting the words trajectory away. Okay, so this is interesting because the sun is a magnetic force. It draws into us, but you're being told trajectory away. All right, so going away from these relationships that don't align with your values, going away from these relationships that don't work with you, and deliberately going towards the ones that do. Okay, not wishing, not hoping, but truly seeing which ones align with you. I'm also being told to share the message of how important foundation is at this time. For many of you Sagittarius, this is your birth month, and that starts a new year. And New Year's are, I don't think New Year's is just January 1st, but this is a new growth year for you. Okay, so it's really important in this birth month that you pay attention to foundation, that you pay attention to the one step, okay, that the ground you're laying everything on, the ground you're building is truly firm, and leaving nothing to chance, leaving nothing to hope. Okay, looks like I'm going to be able to start this next reading. We may have to finish unextended, but let's see how far we get. Okay, so we're going to look at your motivation, your intention at this time, external influences, what's the other one, obstacles, and then wisdom from the cards. Okay, so middle three, 7 of fire, 7 of water, Queen of water, wisdom is judgment. Okay, now judgment, I want to say just right away, this is really paralleling this energy right here, the judgment card, leaving the past behind, rising above. This card, though, adds the dimension of forgiveness. So if you are indeed leaving a relationship because it's no longer in harmony with who you are, be sure that you have that element of forgiveness in there. Forgiveness towards yourself for any hurts or for any regrets you may have, and forgiveness towards the other person. All right, but let's get back into the other cards here. Your intention right now, 7 of fire. You're in it for the long haul, standing your ground. You're wanting to make, it's like you're okay with the conflict, you're okay with challenges being brought to you. You're not going to back down. This is a backbone kind of feeling. It's almost like the strength card, but this is a backbone feeling for you. External influences, 7 of water. There are simply people in your world that do not see the truth, that do not want to see the truth. And it's also easy for them to create this kind of illusion or glamour, similar to 7 of swords energy, I think. But where 7 of swords is taking something, 7 of water is projecting an illusion that's not there, almost like a hologram, you know? A hologram looks like a real living person, but it's not actually there. So there are people in your world that will not see it, and fire and water are opposites, right? And we've got 7 of one, 7 of the other. So you're having conflicts with this delusional energy. Okay. Now, the obstacle here is the Queen of Water. And it's interesting that we talked about forgiveness because the Queen of Water is about compassion. And the Queen of Water is about understanding the other person without judgment. And it's about opening your heart. And it's also about releasing emotions. And I'm getting the sense that of all the meanings of this card, that is the one that is going to resonate most with you, Sagittarius, that emotions need to be released. Okay, and I'm thinking that's also our Ten of Swords, the release. Okay. How do emotions need to be released? Do they need to be felt? Do they need to be... See, that's the hard thing. This is such a stereotypical Sag thing that Sages don't feel their emotions, they think them, right? The last thing you want to do is be feeling an emotion because it's heavy and it might stop you in your tracks or pull you down. But here, the obstacle is your feeling. So are you creating too much of a feeling or not enough? It's not enough. So in order to truly understand your ending and your new beginning, you're being asked to sit with your feelings slightly longer than what feels comfortable. Okay? This isn't about getting all dramatic or getting histrionic. It's about really, really, really just getting in there and seeing how badly that hurts, or how badly this affects me, or how does this feel? Maybe it's not so much this, but maybe that's emotion is stronger. It's really getting into that feeling, because unless you truly get there, we can't leave it behind. We can't rise above it. Okay? So, Sag, I'm going to keep going with this card because I know this is the sticking point in this whole reading, the key to moving you forward. So, feel free to feel free to follow me over to the extended, and we'll keep going with this card and pulling out other messages for you. If you'd like to follow me, the link is in the description. Just click on the description and click on the first link you see. It'll say Rent the Extended. I'll look forward to seeing you there, and if not, on another reading.